Hey guys, it's Anna from Anna's Magical Moments. So I wanted to do a get to know your YouTuber tag, or your Disney YouTuber tag. Disney Nerd had a video up and it was really interesting, and then I've watched some other YouTubers do it. So I figure, why not? I have some time. We're gonna go see Spider-Man tonight. And yeah, so let's shoot a video. So I haven't looked at all the questions. I like read over the first few. So there's 15 in all, and I'll put the questions down below. I don't really I feel awkward about tagging people because I don't know, I still feel nervous about talking to people on YouTube, even though I do comments. But anyways, so if you wanted to do it, just tag yourself. So the first question is, when did you start your YouTube channel? I actually started it March 13th, 2019. I had started my other YouTube channel in earnest in December or January, and yeah, my first YouTube channel, Kaiju Bites, was supposed to be everything, but then I was kind of when I started it, I'm like, well, I mean, do weirdos really start 2 YouTube channels? So I started one, but then I realized some people do start 2. I felt like my Kaiju Bites was more focused on really like food reviews and nerd life, and this one was more focused on Disney, Universal, a little bit of travel and other stuff. So I figure I just have 2 separate channels. It's worked out. Sometimes I have more content for one, and sometimes, vice versa, but I've enjoyed having both of them. So the second question is, when did your love of Disney start? Definitely as a child. I can't tell you what the magical day was, but I think it was just the introduction of the movies. I remember my first I don't know if it was Cinderella or if it was Sleeping Beauty. Those are the 2 that I absolutely loved as a kid. Yeah, those are the 2 that I remember watching as a child. I remember just falling in love with Maleficent even at a young age. So number 3, what inspired you to start your love for Disney on YouTube? Pretty much I wanted this to be kind of focused on, I love doing food reviews. I started out blogging, writing blogs on kaijubite.com, but then I decided that I wanted to do more vlogging. I always felt that I wasn't a really good writer, and so I decided that maybe vlogging is easier, and that was kind of the transformation. And then, like I mentioned earlier, then I decided to split the 2, to have this one more focus on Disney and Harry, well, not Harry Potter, but Universal stuff and travel and more of that centricness. But Disney is awesome. What are your favorite Disney topics? And some of the choices were Disney film, parks, collector's items, etc. I have to say, I absolutely love the Disney parks and movies, and I definitely also Disney food. I love food. I love to eat. I love pretty much anything, and so Disney has so many good food options. From anywhere from super healthy to not so healthy, and everything in between. If you could meet one Disney YouTuber, who would it be? It's I guess of the well-knowns. I feel I think Jen and Tim from the Tim Tracker show. They seem super sweet, and it'd be fun to walk around the parks with them one day. I also like AJ Wolf. My dog is stretching out in between the tripod, so if you see any shaking, that's him being a corgi and bulldozing. AJ Wolf of the Disney food blog, because I really would love to just have her job and just go to the parks and eat food. Those are probably the 2 of the big ones. Number 6, what do your loved ones think of your love for Disney? it's normal. I mean, like, I guess because, like, if you grow I've grown up, my significant other, my fiance, he grew up with Disney, and the parks and the Universal, and so he fully supports it. I mean, he loves going to the Disney parks just as much as I do. And when we picked our honeymoon location, I was like, do you want to go to like Sandals, or do you want to go to like another all-inclusive resort? Do you want to go like Hawaii? He was like, Disney. I was like, okay. So we're doing Disney and Universal so for our honeymoon. So yeah, definitely. My parents, my mom she just has grown up like she, Korean moms are just weird. And so she's like, oh, as long as you're happy, as long as you take care of your family, and, that's all she cares about, as long as my bills are paid, as long as, I'm happy, she's happy. She's kind of gotten over that I am a weirdo and I'm a nerd, and she's kind of accepted it, especially since now I'm like in a relationship. Before, she was a little crazier. My dad's just like, be who you want to be. Number 7, what is your earliest Disney memory? So my earliest Disney memory is actually, my dad was stationed in Yokota Air Force Base. He was in the Air Force. And I have to say, like, I loved how my father decided that he wasn't going to let opportunities pass. And we were stationed, well, he technically was the one that's stationed. He was stationed in Japan for 6 years. So from when I was 2 to when I was 8 years old. And he definitely took advantage. He took me everywhere around Japan. I don't remember all the locations, but I do remember he did take me to Disneyland Tokyo. And I remember being like with my mom and my dad, like nestled in between them and just watching the fireworks. And that's I think why I love fireworks so much, is because of Disney. And so that's probably one of my earliest childhood memories that is still with me. And that's definitely one of my earliest Disney memories. Who is your favorite Disney villain, Disney princess, and overall Disney character? So I love my girl Maleficent. She's amazing. I heart her to death. I don't know why, but as a kid I really wanted to be her because I think she turned into a dragon, and I thought that was pretty badass. So yes, definitely Maleficent. Disney princess, I'd have to say Aurora. She was one of my favorites growing up, and we went to Akershus, and I hadn't been to a princess character dining probably since I was a kid. So as an adult, I'm like, I'm be cool. Like, they're just actresses, they're yeah. And Aurora came, and I fangirled. I told Chris, like, no, I can we can take a picture together with her later, but me and her. And overall Disney character, Jack Skellington. I love Jack. I love all the songs, like he's my boy. I love him to death. What Disney character do you relate to the most? I'd have to say Belle. I was very bookish as a child, still am bookish. And I just like how she's smart, independent, and, she was like, she don't need no man. But that when she found a man, they complimented each other. So yeah, Belle, I love her. Do you share your love of Disney outside of the YouTube community? Yes, professionally and personally. Professionally, yes, I am a travel agent, a Disney travel agent. So yes, I do help my clients and my friends with their Disney vacation planning. Personally, yes, like, I love talking about Disney. So like, if you're someone on the street that's like, hey, I saw your Mickey Waffle shirt, blah blah blah, I'll talk to them about it, not in any way professional, like here's my business card, though sometimes I do. But I just like talking about Disney. Like, my friends will talk to me, like, because one of my friends, she was like, she's like, I'm PMing you because I know, like, sometimes other people don't understand. And I'm like completely fine with that. So we just chit chat about Disney obsessively all the time. How has the overall experience of being a Disney YouTuber been thus far? It's been fun. Like, I started in March, and I think as of today, I think I have 56 followers or subscribers. And honestly, like, I didn't really think that the growth would be that fast. Like, it's like, yeah, you want subs, but it's like you never like to me when I started, I never really thought about like being a like have million subscribers or you know, like being Casey Neistat. I just wanted just to have fun, and it has been definitely fun. It's funny also how it is a little online community, like kind of like, you know, the days of old of like, you know, like the forums, like I forgot, like my brain is like, it was the forum chat rooms and stuff like that. You know, you just got together with people and started chit-chatting about things that you enjoy. So, and it's funny how that I don't know a lot of these other YouTubers personally. Like my one good friend YouTubes, and I think that's the only friend that like not real life friend, but like friend that I know in like in I guess in real life, that YouTubes. But it's funny because like, you know, it's like a community, it keeps growing, and I absolutely love it. Like I'm like, oh yeah, they're posting again, you know, I have to watch their video, or oh, they got their box, you know, I'll watch their unboxing. And it's just, it's funny because you don't know this is a complete stranger, but you're excited to see them like every other day. Because I don't really get that excited about seeing a lot of people every day. Like I'm kind of bent because I'm not bent. The pipes burst at work, and so they moved everybody into my section, and so it's been like dead quiet, and like I can get a lot of my work done and like just kind of be antisocial for a few hours. I mean, I'm still talking to my boss and stuff like that over the like instant message and doing work, and you know, but it's different because now there's more noises. I think that's what I'm more concerned about, is noises. But anyways, that's a side topic. What do your loved ones think about you being on YouTube? Like I mentioned already, my fiance, well, I guess that was kind of a different related question, but my fiance fully supports it. You'll see him in glimpses in my videos. He rather, like, he doesn't like me like showing him eating, but other than that, like, he'll help me take photos, he'll help me take video. He's super supportive of it. I've told my parents, and my mom again is like, oh, I don't know what this means, you know, to her YouTube is just a different channel on the TV network, and my dad just like, my mom watches whatever my dad watches, and then my dad, he's like, okay. That's how my parents are. They're just like, okay. My friends are supportive too, and that's really like, I mean, I don't think the rest of my family knows, and so, because I don't really, like, I mean, I post on Facebook, so unless they miss that, they probably don't know. Number 13. How has YouTubing about Disney helped bring Disney magic into your life? Well, it's like simple things like I mentioned before, connecting with other Disney fans. You know, like, I don't know these people, but I feel like I do. I feel like they're my friends. I feel like, you know, if they say, hey, you want to go to Disney World together? I'd be like, yeah, you know, even though I don't know them. I would definitely, there's some people, some other YouTube channels that I would actually definitely wouldn't mind, like, meeting up with and like, hanging out at Disney. And then also, like, things like merchandise and pins and, like, I knew, of course, I mean, you go to Disney, you know about the pins, but I didn't really realize how much of a, like, the trading, I guess I could call it industry, you know, people trading and people collecting, and, like, the unboxings, like, I never, like, if I didn't have YouTube, I wouldn't have known about Bibbidi Bobbidi Box or some of the other boxes, you know, and it is really cool about seeing people, like, I know, I'm like, it's so cool, like, oh, you got an awesome item, or you know, when someone gets a bad box, you're like, ah, that's messed up, you know, it's just weird things like that. Not weird, but yeah, that brings Disney magic into my life. What are your passions outside of Disney and YouTube? I ride horses. Until last year, I've had horses for pretty much, gosh, like almost 20 years. My horse passed away last year. I'm half leasing a horse right now named Fluta. I switched from Gidget to Fluta. And yeah, so I ride dressage, and I also run horse shows as like a little bit of a side business. And yeah, besides horses, I sometimes dress up as Django Fett with the 501st. I've had also Imperial Officer costumes. I have the First Order costume, the teal version that Rose wears. I'm not sure if you know that. I have like an action figure over there, but the teal one, the disguise costume, pretty much. And yeah, so those are some of the other stuff. And then eating, I love to eat. I love to go on adventures. So like traveling around the city. I mean, DC, like it's like you learn so much about DC like every day. Like it's just a dynamic city. And I was a history major. I haven't really read that many history books since graduating college, but I was a history major, specifically German history. I did a little bit of not concentration, because Mason didn't have, like, a lot of other colleges you concentrate on like a specific era of history, but because they offered so much like racial science and eugenics, I actually like became super fascinated with that, like why people think that race is so important. You know, and how. Anyways, that's a weird tangent. But yeah, history, reading, traveling, being a corgi mom. Never thought I'd be a corgi mom. Mainly have had West Highland White Terriers in our life, but like we saw him on Facebook and he was a free corgi, and so he's the best thing that happened to me, especially since I lost my horse pretty much like within days that we got him. So he's my good healing power. So, and he's so adorable too. He's been in some videos too, so you know, Indy the corgi. What is your biggest dream for your YouTube channel? I don't know. I don't know if I have dreams. Like when I started it, I just wanted to kind of advertise my travel agency, but like as I've started it, it's kind of like that's been like really like not even a secondary. Like I feel like that's not even that, like it's still important, but that's not been the highlight of my channel. Like I just want to talk about Disney to like other fans and stuff like that. I've enjoyed the unboxing videos. I've enjoyed you know, like even though nobody watches my theme park news, like I go from like having like 90 views to like one view with the theme park news. I still enjoy it. I still, because like one, it helps me as a travel agent just to keep up with Disney news, but two, I have actually like I enjoy shooting them, and I think having like a really consistent schedule has like helped me mentally for some reason. But I do also want to do some other fun stuff. Like I had an idea to shoot a video. Now I forgot what that idea was. I forgot. But yeah. I'll remember it later. It had something to do with something that's in this room. I can't remember. But yeah, I've had fun. I guess the next biggest goal is to have 100 subscribers. I mean, I guess that's a good goal to have. I want to try and do, like, it's hard because I can't travel as much right now, and I definitely can't go to Disney like every other weekend. But I want to start showcasing more travel videos, more room tour videos, more like tips on traveling, or like one video I do want to shoot is like summer tips to how to survive in the parks. And some other stuff. My friend, we're gonna do a collaboration, and we'll talk about our fall trips. But I don't know. I guess maybe 100 subscribers. I think that would be the next big goal. Yeah, we'll hit 100, see how it goes, and just continue to work hard on this channel. I guess that's a big goal. But hopefully you aren't been bored by this, and I'm not super boring person. I do have a couple of unboxing videos. I guess I'll have 2 unboxing, 3, but Loot Crate is for my other channel. So go check out my other channel, Kaiju Bites, if you like content that I release. I do more food reviews. You'll also find some of my older Disney videos. I've been debating on like re-editing and reshooting and transferring some of them to here, but I haven't decided yet. Anyways, bye. Have a magical day.